That was such a good song. Where's the other one? No, we don't do one. Great. I'm great. Man, they are putting the old jams on tonight, son. Damn it. Let me in my studio. I wish there was just one thing I could all listen to. What's this? I'm gonna have to go through and figure out each one by one. I mean, I think Streamlabs does it, but I don't really know how to use it. I think I'm gonna do premium again for another 30 days. And what is this? This is not available. Dude, put some modern music on, man. How you doing that? Some modern something, shit. Damn, I got thrown into one. I've never really used this rifle before either. Imagine it's pretty good. I keep using it like a fucking bolt action. I don't know, one shot, but it just doesn't happen. Oh man, I didn't even see this fucking guy. Oh man. Can I get in the plane? I can get in the plane. Oh, you fucked now, homie. Ain't definitely in the plane. This is the end of your ass. I'm gonna be. And is right up in there. I know where that. What? Can you get away from a 1,000 bomb? Oh, yeah. Go right here, big bitch. Man, it totally killed him, but I got him. Man, in between the bones of plastic again. 95% down at the ground, trying to get some speed, because if there's anybody back there, I'm gonna run them, shoot up. Wait about two. So, like fast climb. You know, oh, see, I knew it. I knew it. Damn it, got my fucking controls. I'm done. You cooked. Cook like a chicken. Well, I need to run those guys. I'm gonna suck because I've been playing RTS all day. Get out. I'm gonna be rough. It'd be R5 if you were curious. Well, you're gonna die. Don't worry. I got you, buddy. Well, there's the rest of your group. We probably all came out of here. Where's your BP? I heard it. Oh, you think you're gonna win because of that? Go. All right. Killed two of my guys with this fucking bullshit ass shit. Damn. It's going straight for that ass, boy. It's not that. This song is hot as fuck. I love this song. Motherfuckers put another one over here somewhere. I don't know what I'm saying. I wish I could turn it up, but my fingers are busy. Look at this idiot. This idiot is driving the same fucking spawn point every time. Oh, that did not feel good. I just want to let that be known. That did not feel good. I want to get in that hole. I can't get over there. I like the. Oh, how? How? That's nonsense, motherfucker. That's nonsense. I got you, though. You want to play stupid games? You want stupid prizes, bitch. And this reminds me of the early 2000s. I love that shit. And that beat. You probably got here somewhere. I hear it. It gets it, huh? So myself. Yay, suicide. Damn. All right, you're coming from over there. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh shit. I'm back up. How you like that? Huh? Huh? This bitch got all the rounds in the world. That bitch got all the rounds in the world. I need to level these whores up. Unfortunately, sorry guys. Fuck our team on that, huh? Man, so runs. Oh, he's got T28E1. Well, this is a major game. Gun on this game. Special now. I love this good. This bitch is a killer. Faux show. Scary, scary man. That might be my bomb creator. Okay. Where are they? Use ammo, bro. There's this up here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Let's get out. Move, bitch. Get out the car. Get out the car, bitch. Get out the car. No. No, 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 no. No. I will not allow you. Shit. God, man, my bad, guys. That was not intentional. I think it's a better spot, honestly. I know we all right. Back with the rifle. This way, this way, this way, this way. No, no, no. It's fine, bitch. I thought I killed you. I thought I fucking killed you. Nobody left? Nobody left? Mhm. 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 Oh shit, some M&M. Oh no. That was not good, my friends. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me! Fuck it. I don't want to. Steal this boy, you whore. Stay right there. We're all up in this bitch. You best believe that. Yeah, bitch, how you like me now? How you like me now? It only works one time. One time. Sorry, I get excited sometimes. Sorry. I didn't get top anything, but at least we won. So that's good for one. One. We're gonna take a break. Smoke break. Oh. I don't know. What should we play next? Anybody got any suggestions? Suggestions? Play next? BR1, BR3, BR5. I like play BR1 Soviets. I got everything in Americans. I got scattered array of German stuff, scattered array of Japanese stuff. Yeah, that's why I do that. Fucking work, you know. I have the full screen available if you want to watch. Fuck around, hang out, chat. I broadcast in vertical and horizontal and on Rumble. If you would like to check out the full screen version, is way better because then you can see all sorts of. I got a live cam, on the full screen version. We got a lot of people. The game's gonna take a while, so just bear with me. There we go. We're in. We're in. Attack. Police. Nope. Can't even get attacked. I defend. Defend. It's got to honk the horn. The mission's not complete. But then you got idiots like this. Fine, dude. I'm gonna drive your ass into the goddamn curb if you don't stop. Yeah, stop. 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 Yeah, don't be a dick. Fucking dick. Damn it, man. Because you're a fucking cocksucker. Oh my god, you're such a whore. I hate your mother. Yeah, because dude's a whore. That's what happens when you have four teammates because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Just want to play fucking stupid fuck arounds. That's nonsense, dude. For 3 against BR5. Let's go. Come on, BR3. That's right. God damn it, man. Not even watching. I am top rank USA, brother. I've been playing this game for 3 years. I want to fly. I'm a very good pilot. I am probably in the top 1% of pilots in this game. There's like one or two guys who can get me. It's usually if they jump. But if I'm actually flying sorties, I will get you. I will get you. They're straight ending my guys. God damn it. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way. Fuck! That's BR5 though. They're gonna get it. You don't fly. Can I fly? Yeah, fuck you, Nazi. Say yeah. Think you're going, buddy. Yeah. I didn't think so, bitch. Told you I'm a good pilot, motherfucker. I see another one. Back get some ammo. Go back get some ammo. Some airspeed. Get some fucking altitude on us. Yeah. 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 So when I come back down, we'll come back down at a good speed. And then if I got maneuver out of fucking dogfight again. So that's when we got that motherfucker and all his friends. There's a nine kill with the APC. Yeah, boy, there's an APC down there somewhere. Oh, they're pissed. There's some aircraft up after me for sure. Question is, you gotta like me. We'll do this, get some airspeed on the downward slope, come back in, and we'll do that. My ladder trip sucked. Oh, yeah, there. I see a plane. I see a plane. I see a plane. Michael, yeah, Michael, them. Yeah, keep fucking around and find out, bitch. Anytime I see people with Asian letters, I think they're cheating. It's a generally good consensus. Oh, yeah, bitch. Where you think you're going? I'm going to get you. You're going to listen. Ooh, I got a flat. I got me a flat gun, and that might have hurt. That might have been a bad situation for me and all my homies, to be honest with you. I don't know what that is still to this day. I'm going to have to look it up. That's new. It's been like the last month. Oh, I didn't even see him. See? Yep. Well, that's fine because I can do something about that too. Want to play games? We'll play games. Whoops. Oh, games. Yeah, I'm picking up the phrase too. I'm gonna get you. This is for future. And if we lose that spot, I want to make sure we got guys all ready to go. Because if they take this fucking spot right here, we're fucked, bro. They frick like a duck. Screw kangaroo. Fucking kidding me? Why can't I get that zoom in on this? I can't see shit. I used to be able to see really good. They changed that. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Are you fucking kidding me? I ain't some shit. Fucking pissed. Long way you pissed off Puerto Rican. Colgate. I don't know if you ever seen Tourette's guy. He's one of the original YouTubers. Shit was fun as fuck, man. That amazing racist. There were so many. Oh, I can't build this guy. Oh my god, are you serious? No, there's no way you just came around that corner. Yeah, there's no way. You're a cheating motherfucker. That's why I stopped playing this game, bro. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way that guy did that. There's no way. No way. You're cheating. You're a cheating motherfucker. You ain't got aim like that, dude. There's no way. I play this game so I got so many hours in this game. I know what the fucking mechanics of this game are. You cheating motherfucker. You got a goddamn BR2 rifle sniping motherfuckers. It's a BR3 action. One shot at him. It's coming around the corner. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You must think this is my first day. My first day. Where you're at, bitch. I got a shit team too. That don't help. Shit teams never help. He's over here somewhere. He's like right. Guess what? I don't care. God damn his tail gunner. Fucking hell bag. I hate war bags. My God. I'm all my ammo out, so we're gonna get that watch time up, guys. So if you can watch more than 43 seconds, I definitely appreciate it. Maybe a minute. Just put the video on, go take a piss. That would be awesome. Because after this game, I'm gonna take a massive piss. Got piece over that. Gotta get the fuck away from that control. Oh, another one. Another one. Really? This bitch rolled back. There's no way you could do that in real life. Use a fucking machine gun, shoot down a plane like that. I mean, you could, but it's very rare. In this game, it's super common. I got a pee so bad. How am I going that slow? I'm not stalling. No. I got pee so bad. I'm gonna piss my britches. Not even sure. I really do. I gotta pay. I gotta pay. Hey. Tell you another team as bad as the one I'm number one. How's everybody doing tonight? This morning, wherever time it is, wherever you're at. I am going to take a small break. Just a small one. We change up the music, hopefully, and smoke some weed. I mean, that's it. Really. And the top just rolled away. I hate it. I mean, I could listen to this all I want. That saves some time too. I always put the roaches. It's a roach motel up in this bitch. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sub, like, comment. I prefer free comment. If anything, that's bullshit. Finally, a good song. Jesus. These guys get a rank. The only reason I'm doing this is because I want the rifle. And I can't even get him to fucking rank up. Damn that break. Wow, huh? I never noticed that before. Why happened? Let's don't pay attention. Smash that out. Should it be a blunt stream on how to roll a blunt? Should that be the stream? Well, I gotta pull everybody up on the webcam. I'm gonna roll one. All right. So pretty broken up. Three ground weight. That's sick here. This is 18 plus only. If you're under 18, please do not watch this. Oh, look at that. That's terrible. It's got defects. You see that? That's fresh out the wrapper with defects. I'll still work with it though. I'll try. This might be what I call patches. It goes into the patch network. I'm gonna do right. But patches. So I don't want to just patch it up. I don't have any patches right now. When I buy bullets are good. This Pringles can is a year plus old. The filling, yeah. That's how old this Pringles can is. The fucking plastic stuff. Use that bitch all the time. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Mhm. Fuck up. That's one out of 10 now. Can't really bitch about that. So fun. I'm safe though. Nah, it's super safe. Super nice. This right here. Look at that. That's finger hash. There. If you've ever seen finger hash before, that's like legit. I don't ever scrape it. That's just from my fingers being on it from the weed and all that shit. See, that's gonna be a problem. That break in the scar, it's not from me. It's not my fault. It was a pre-broken cigar. So I might have to break it in two. That's not. I don't have any patches. So, not patches. I might be able to do something. Hold up. I mean, because it's not like totally structurally unsound. If it's structurally unsound, that's a different point. I might be able to break end off or pull some scrap out of that. We'll see. We'll see. Blunt rolling 101. Yeah, you just roll it like there's not a hole. And at the end, see how I can put that right in there. And at the end, it's experience. You just go with the flow. So, and break that off. And then catch that bitch. Catch atoms. And that's how you fix a blunt that's not your fault. It's called not your fault. It's not gonna be the best, but it's definitely not my fault. It's fucked up. I definitely wouldn't take this to my homies and smoke with them. I'd be embarrassed. But at home, it's not at home smokes, right? Uh, Table let it dry for a couple minutes. I don't know why I can show on YouTube. How is everyone? Anyone want to play some games? Anyone play Enlisted? I gave this blunt a couple minutes to dry, man, because I licked the shit out of it. Because I had that hole naturally. Was not my fault. Was not my fault. Mhm. My hoodie? I've had this hoodie forever, dude. This hoodie's probably 15 years old. This is my house hoodie. It's been a house hoodie pretty much. Well, it was a deck hoodie for about 12 months, maybe. It was in the lineup. When you're on deck, you just don't have one hoodie. You have a couple hoodies. When you're fishing on deck in Alaska, you usually have two to three hoodies is good, but ideal is five hoodies, one a day. Because when you come off deck, yeah, you got rain gear on and it keeps you dry, but you sweat. And what keeps water out keeps water in. People don't realize it. So your hoodie's soaked. Every time I come inside, I'm changing my hoodie. Um, every 4 hours, if I can, I'm changing my socks. My socks are soaked, and it's not because it's condensation most of the time. You know what I mean? It's not even like wet. It's not from the wet outside, it's wet from the inside. So on deck, what did I do? I was on deck before I was an engineer. I put my socks on. I put a pair of cotton socks on, then I put a pair of wool socks on. And the reason I did that, well, no, I put wool and then cotton. And the reason I did that is because the wool would wick the water and the cotton would absorb it. So when I came inside, I could take the cotton socks off, put another pair on, and my wool socks would still be dry. And then under my gloves, so under your gloves, you wear a pair of lighters. Most people do. Some people don't. Some people are fucking nutty, dude. Like I've seen guys go up there and wear no liners and just straight gloves, and that water is freezing, like literally on freezing. It freezes. They don't wear lighters, and they'll like reach in the cold ass water and shit. It's insane. The figures are so fucked up. I wear liners, and then I wear a pair of like latex gloves, like engineer gloves, and then I wear a pair of other gloves because even the inside of the rubber gloves get wet. But if you do that, if you're in a pinch, if you run a lot of strings real fast, you can pull the inside of the liners off, and your gloves are pretty much dry. Oh, I miss it. I'm just too old now, too old to fish. We're gonna play a couple more rounds here in a minute. I'll just take a break. I can't. Like that's what's good about Victoria 3. I can play and bullshit, pause it. Unless you can't do that when you're in, you're in. Is it download? It should take a bit or two to get here again. Accident vibe. Give it that. They're pushing, selling shit, huh? They fuck the game up. That's why. What's that? Well, let's see. If I get your throw right in. I got full screen up if you want to go from the shorts to full screen. Check out the full screen. I'd appreciate that. Follow, like, subscribe. All cool. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Then I'll stay on the horn the whole way in. Let them know you're coming. That would really stop an armored vehicle. No. No, no, no. PR3, baby. I can't vault into there. Are you serious? Give me the fucking. Right in the corner, you slut bugger. That's a slut bucket move. I have to tell you that right now. Goddamn banana launchers. I hate them. You don't have a fucking shovel? Really? You're insane.
Artillery support.
Damn, that's what sucks about BR5 is they don't miss. Way too many rounds, homie. Sneak peeking on him. I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Best part about flying. What is that? What's that do? Can't believe those did not destroy this ship. It's kind of insane. That's a 1,000 pound, two 1,000 pound bombs right on his face. Um, how are you gonna stop? Move all the way. Long game, man. I'm not watching chat, so when I play FPS, I watch chat. If I play an RTS, I watch chat. So that I can pause it. Let's see if I don't pause. Yeah, I only got two. What? Mm. I like smoke. We don't fucked up, buddy. Oh, motherfucker. I'm gonna buy premium because I don't have a second plane. Should I buy premium? What do y'all think? Oh, I'm gonna run. Hey, I'm ready for some different shit, man. 80s, good rap. No, that don't do shit. I know. Stuck. Mm. Good Lord. So I hear be backside. Yeah, you're up in there. Good Lord. Children to the fucking insane. Good Lord. I got a screen tear. That's why I can't stream and fucking play at the same time. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. What else would they be doing at the bar? Oh my God. How? Where? 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 There's no fucking way. That's bullshit, man. Cheating ass motherfuckers. Where is it? Where is it? So if he actually shot me down, he'd be flying over right now. He's not. I've been playing this game for a very, very, very long time. Since it came out. There's no fucking way. Yeah, there's no way. That dude was dead ass cheating. Very upset about that. Makes me very unhappy when people cheat. You know, American audio, you lost no. How's this camera? I'm just trying this out. Does everyone do it? We're gonna take a short break so I can smoke. Anyone over here? No, of course not. Nobody watches the full size stream. Why would you watch a full size stream when you could watch just a little itty bitty me? I don't understand. Everybody wants to watch the little itty bitty. Nobody wants. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. This is a cigar, a Swisher Sweet. I buy these from the store. Keep play to listed, or should we go for Victoria 3? I'll put a pull up. Let's see it. What? Gucci, why are you such a bitch? That hurts my nostrils. Whew. That's empty. That's empty. All right. So, what up? What up? Nobody's voting, so nobody gives a shit. Damn, did I burn the shit out of my hand earlier? That gonna bubble up. That's gonna suck. Okay, we got votes. Vic 3. Got one vote, Vic 3. I'm gonna give it like 5 minutes. And then I actually do want to play Vic 3. I just got the expansion. I've never really played it. The free weekend. The free weekend encouraged me to buy it. So I'm a fan of Vic 3 so far. The expansion, I didn't really see any difference with the expansion. I don't know what the difference is. I haven't played the game enough to really know. Maybe it's there, maybe it's not. But it's fun. And then Vic 3 I can pause it and bullshit. Listed with I bet a gay. I bet a gay, bro. I don't pay attention to anything else but the game. Sim shit for the game. Vic 3. 2 votes. Right on, bro. I want to play Vic 3. It's looking like Vic 3. What nation? I usually play US on Vic 3. Anybody got any suggestions for nations? I can play US, but the fucking slavery issue is such a hot button thing. It's hard to fucking maneuver around. There's been a couple times I made it like 1950 with a revolt on one side or the other, but usually there's a revolt. I would rather deal with revolts, but I deal with revolts is just set the military and just fucking squash it. I guess that doesn't really. Say, I don't think anybody could hear that. The music. Yeah, it cuts all the music out. Looks like we're on to victory, fellas. Ladies, gentlemen. Get the fucking points or whatever happened. Gotta change all my titles and stuff. So you gotta give me a minute while I change over. Gotta give me a minute to change titles. How do I do it? Oh, so, see, what kind of title should I use for victory? What title should I use, guys? I'm gonna try this. Last time I tried this yesterday, it did not like playing this game. This game's not crap too intensive, but like it just kept shut. Fuck off. But that won't happen. I got a computer coming tomorrow, so I can stream and this. Here we go. This is my name change for this one. Let's see how that goes, eh? That's not the right one.
$24K gold in the spot. Right now, I got some pizza some open. We're in a lunch.
All right. Thank you for bearing with me. Enlisted. 1/3 enlisted. Your votes. All right. Well, more but if I get done doing it, when I get done doing it, it's over. Switching all the titles. So if you're gonna vote, vote now. Felt that rattle in my throat. Hey, interrupters. It's the best way to cure hiccups. I feel the air coming out of my ears. So, are we going enlisted or are we going victory? Victory? Victory, I guess it is. Damn, that unclogged my ears completely. I'm glad I did that. That feels great. Gotta do it through Steam, I think. Victory 3, play. I want to start from scratch at America because I haven't played this game enough to be like that good at it yet. I like the game though. I just don't understand the politics. Hootie and the Blowfish. They don't even have the right thing on there. That's how fucked up Spotify can be. And I have to totally get out of this to get to do it right. Or I can't control from here. Sun will be up in 2 hours. I get lost in this game. You don't play a new game. All right, everybody got 5 seconds. What country? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going USA then. Nobody say anything. USA. New game. Start game. It's gonna be USA now. Anything? Wanna be someone else? You still tell me. How we rolling? But engines. Yeah, okay. I don't know what to do here because if I invade, I won't make it in time to stop the Mexicans. They're gonna take it. That will be a war with Mexico. I can stop Mexico. Should I ask for the whole country? Is that what I should do? My demands? All right. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I wish I had enough people in here so I could play the game and just ask questions and let everybody choose. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Everybody decides what I'll do. But I just don't have enough people. So I have to be the dictator. All right. So, colony, right? No, 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 no. There's no way. You can't win that. There's no way you can win that. Oh, man, I'm fucked up. Huh. There's no way. I mean, I wish there was a way, but you can't do it. There's no way. Wanna be someone, don't believe, don't believe, don't believe. Mistakes, time. Texas. I love it. Mm, should I conquer state or annex country or annex? I'm gonna annex it. I haven't done that. All right. I wish I had enough people just to ask to play the game. So now I've done this. I have to go into my military, right? Military and buff the shit out of me. I need these guys to be buffed as shit. I want this army to be large and strong. This is ridiculous. can't see what's on. It says cedar the whole time. Yeah, give me your people. We'll march them to death. It's okay. It's okay. They're marching to a good cause, right? 45 of them. And should I be non-violent? Should I try non-violence for once in my life? I know. What do you think? Non-violence. Do you think if I asked me nicely, they'll just give it up? I actually love this song. I can't see what it is. It's Rob Thomas and Carlos Santana. Oh, should I pause? Yeah, because I need to put a bunch of buildings up. For me a little bit. You know what? Everybody deserves one. Today we're going with the whole roll. Everybody. Everybody get one. Mic and my new computer. And, well, I'm just gonna use this as a webcam. It's just birth. I might as well. It's good. Can't get better than that. Play. Okay. It's trickery sometimes. Give me a might crash. This might be a crash. Why? I like the game, but I can't stream and play the damn zone. So, um, Why is fucking Yep. So I got a spinny circle of this. And while bullshit, while the game tries to do whatever the game's doing, no bullshitters. This sucks, dude. And my laptop is not a bad laptop. It's nice. I mean, it was done. Done to. Yeah, we play that game no more. Got until I get a fucking stream card. Anybody have any fucking things they want to see? Because we definitely playing them. I mean, we can play enlisted. Do you want to play enlisted? So why do I have a white screen? That's broadcasting. You done fucked me up, on me. Oh, you good? I can't play Vic 3. Sorry, guys. It just does not like my computer. It's not like overheating or anything. It just does not like. So, now that we have no games, what are we going to do? We can play enlisted news. The news. You want to watch the news? You want to watch some bullshit? What would you rather watch me play enlisted, or would you rather watch the news? Up to y'all. Oh. Guess we're gonna watch some news. That's gonna be a slop tuber. Hey, if y'all don't know this guy, watch this guy. This is Mondo. He works at 7-Eleven. He makes the minimum wage. You should support Mondo.
Guys, let's
Support Mondo.
thank you everybody for supporting the live, coming out and working with me here at the 7-Eleven,
If you
man.
go out of my stream and go in this stream and say, I sent you, I'll give him $5 right now. $5 right now. Go out of my stream, say you seen me, I'll give him $5 right now.
Nice to yeah.
$5. If you go into this stream and say I sent you, I'll put $5 in there right now.
She's not in Cali.
$5. If you support him, just say you seen me.
Diego got good friends. Diego has good friends, yes.
No, nobody wants me to send $5. Well, suck. Let's see what else we got, huh? The real Rick Ross.
That is more addictive than even you. I want a million.
So this is Matthew Cox. He's a fucking scammer.
Absolutely. Yeah, I went on Joe Rogan's and came up with this t-shirt, man. All sit with the rapper. Yeah. My mom moved to California.
And he lost. Rick Ross lost. You lost, motherfucker. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that first and foremost. You try to sue Rick Ross, you're in jail. You lose. On copyright infringement shit. Anybody can say they're anybody. I mean, as a persona. Well, that's not true, I guess.
Dad there? You know, my mom and my dad separated when I was 4 months. Okay. So I didn't have a relationship with my father at all. Okay. That's still kind of the case. Or no, my father passed while I was in jail. We spent a couple days together. You know.
Couple days. He's like, yeah. And we went out. We went out. We drank a couple beers. That's about it.
Got the inside of the story. Right. He tried to explain himself, and Yeah, it's always teaching us good with it, you know. I mean, it is what it is. You know,
It is what it is.
life is what it is.
I'm just gonna pause the stream. If anybody anywhere has a suggestion on anything, let me hear it. Stream's paused. 5 minutes. Pringles. Once you stop, you can't pop. Oh, what is it? My blunt rolling is A+. If you want a blunt roll, call your homie. I just should just right. And it really don't smell like fucking ocean breeze like it's supposed to, or whatever the fuck that's supposed to be. I don't like it. It smells like clean pork pie. It's dry. So Rick Ross.
It is, take the cards that you dealt. Yeah, you make the best of it. Yeah, like there's always.
You got some white ass teeth for being in prison for so
So
long.
you grew up in LA, and I watched, by the way, I watched the doc that's on your channel because you have your own channel.
Yeah, yeah, I do.
So I watched that.
Cracking the system.
Yeah,
Yeah. How you like it?
I thought it was. I mean, I thought it was good. Were you involved in the doc other than just being interviewed?
I did about 65% of the production on that.
Really?
Yeah,
It was good.
Those were my ideas. It was funny, that the way. Oh wow, you go do your time. You still do time when you get out. Nobody wanted me to be a
Yo, it said my break's over. Yo, my break's over, guys. My break is over. YouTube told me my 5 minute break is over.
They were saying things like,
If you didn't know, once you get
for the sake that
monetized,
did
they
your
like have these
job
break
and you put
buttons
it,
and shit.
Words. I said, that's what happened. Just keep it real. People like real. But
People
nobody
do like
didn't want
real.
me to get any writer's credit, any producer's credit. Just wanted me to be the talking head. But in actuality, I'm the one that got the people to come on the set.
I mean,
pick the people
I listen to Rick Ross talk. I lived in Miami for a while.
on here. And so
I met Mickey Monday by accident in a bar. Yeah. I met Mickey Monday by accident. It was Billy's bar in Miami Shores. I was in school at Barry University and I met this motherfucker. I didn't even know who the fuck he was. I had no idea. I was with this chick in my dive class.
3 hours. Is it 3 hours?
like 3 hours.
And we're down there. And we're doing this bar. I'm trying to get some ass. Dude. This bitch is like, you know who that is? I was like, no. And this long haired white dude just standing in the back corner. I have no idea. I'm in Hispanic. Dude, I'm in Miami. I'm Hispanic, so I got a good thing going on.
Well, we got nominated.
He wants nothing to do with me. He thinks I'm kind of hitting it or something.
Been solid, I think we would have had a better chance at maybe even winning an award because the promotion that we should have given it, we didn't do it.
Like, okay, cowboy story right there.
And hit the streets like I really wanted to because
Yeah, when I lived down there, I met some fucking crazy
between
people,
two
bro.
forces.
I loved it. It was so
One force
fun.
was right, one was
Mine
wrong.
was so
Being
fun.
greedy, and absurd, and we wind up going to court, big battle over it. Which channel should get it first. It was really sad, because I really wanted the piece to be more of an educational piece, and I wasn't.
An educational
From the
piece,
beginning,
homie.
I said, I wasn't really tripping on money. A lot
You
of
tripping on money, bro. You tripping on money.
I like to make money.
Everybody tripping on money. Don't get the fuck out of here with that. I ain't tripping on money.
I'll do any money. I'll cut my friend out for money.
Exactly.
Not like that. I just like to make it. I enjoy making it.
Well, I mean, you have to survive.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have.
That's a bullshit excuse right there. You have to survive.
But I want to thrive. All right, I just don't want to be a survivor.
Yeah. Most people don't.
I'm greedy.
Most people just don't want to be a survivor. It's not greed.
So you go to. We're good, right? We got this. Okay, cool. Sorry. I like it. We've got a studio we're trying to get into.
No doubt.
We started this kind of here.
No doubt.
So
Been in works.
If y'all don't know who Matthew Cox is, he's a world-renowned fucking mortgage scammer.
let's see.
I'll leave this little
And
segment.
that is not really him. He changed everything he did. He got a fucking leg implants so the FBI couldn't catch him. And they still got this motherfucker. Leg implants, face surgery. This is not what he looked like.
First time I did Joey in like a little garage,
Oh, okay.
So, like I said,
Yeah, that's insane, bro. That's insane.
probably have a better setup than he had when I first did his first interview.
Which is what works out the same. So you were all right. So you're in LA. You're raised in LA. Where in LA were you raised?
South Central.
So
Yeah.
and that was well. I mean, I'd heard before you had said it wasn't as rough when you were being raised like that.
Bullshit.
It wasn't as much violence.
No, it wasn't gangs. I mean, but back then, when we first moved, it was right before the Watts riots. So, I got to see the Watts riots. I got to see the National Guard
This
just
bitch
rolling
ain't
down the
lit.
streets with
army
My
trucks,
cigar.
Jeeps.
My Swisher
Which I
Sweets,
thought was
because
cool.
that's what I smoke. Swisher Sweet cigars. And I drink,
And later on, I started to understand what was going on, with the riots. So I lived through that.
riots.
I guess it was a few years after that.
At least he called them what they were.
To show their head.
I mean, most people won't even say the riots.
You didn't get it. No, I never gangbanged. My mom was too strict.
But you were the
I
biggest
wanted
dope dealer in the world, right?
I was 10, 11 years old. I wanted to be a crip, you know. Um, but they put a tennis racket in my hand. I started playing tennis. That took me away from the neighborhood.
Y'all want to see fucking Rick Ross is talking?
Being a
Or
crip.
y'all cool with it?
I didn't know what cripping meant anyway. I didn't,
Crip is
so a bunch of guys hanging out together, and I thought it was cool. All right, let me go hang out with those guys, the older guys. Yeah. But like I said, I started playing tennis, fell in love with it. Thought tennis would be my.
If y'all didn't know, Rick Ross is like a pro tennis player. Like his tennis skills are on
in
point.
high school.
He's beat
Matter of
pro
fact,
players
junior high school
before.
and high school. What happened? I couldn't read or write. I never learned how to read or write. So when it was time to go to college, couldn't go to
Can
college.
you believe that?
So I found myself
That
back
still
in my
happens in
neighborhood
America
where I
today.
grew up, hanging out with
Athletes are
guys I went
pushed.
to elementary school and junior high school with. High school, I went to a different school. Right. I
I
caught the
guess
bus
if you
every
don't play
day.
ball, it's okay.
Right. 30, 40-minute bus ride, but was a different type of environment. These people were more well-to-do. But now here I am back in my neighborhood, where I stayed at every night. I lived in South Central. I slept in South Central, but I didn't really stay in South Central when I
I
say
slept in
tennis because
South
I would
Central,
get up
but I
at
ain't staying in
7
South
the
Central.
bus
What the fuck?
and I'm gone. I wouldn't come
You
back
you
until
fucking
dark.
lived in South Central, homie.
Going on in the community anymore. But now I'm back and I'm hanging out with guys that I went to elementary school with, junior high school with, and they're gangbanging, drugs.
They doing it. They doing it. And now you're jealous.
Making money. Yeah, and I was fascinated by that lifestyle. I was taken aback by it. I fell into it. Yeah, I would just say, I when I was locked up, and I taught GED at the that little prison up the street. Actually, it's called Coleman. I heard of Coleman. I remember when they built it. Oh yeah, when I
I was there when they were building it like 20 years ago, homie.
They come from other prisons, nice prison. Yeah. But I would talk to these guys, and it's like, say why were you, why did you get into that, bro? Like, you're a sharp guy. You could have done something else. They're like, everybody I knew was selling drugs. Everybody I knew that was successful and had money was selling drugs. Well, selling drugs back then was a thing to do. Right. I mean,
It was a thing to do.
In the documentary, we got an entertainer where they requested in their rider. You got to have me an ounce of pills in my rider. And super flash, right? But it's super fly. Super flies. Yeah.
Ounce of drugs in your rider, bro.
My cousin.
That's crazy.
I was about 14 years old. And
Yo, in the rider for the script, this dude got an ounce of drugs.
I don't know if I had to ask you.
You're talking about cocaine. And that's not like an ounce of cocaine.
I don't know if he was my number one hero.
No,
But I had experienced
it's
things.
generally not
that
making quantities like that's in a fucking
I
rock.
was right. I've been made.
It's generally pure.
I've been handcuffed. When I saw Superfly.
If you buy an ounce of smashed up fucking coke, you're dumb.
Yeah, man.
You're dumb.
When I saw what he was doing, and I felt that that's where he got his power from. So, I understand now, well, I went to prison illiterate, but I didn't come out illiterate. I read over 300 books while I was gone. I did a lot of mind stuff, and I understood that you can plant something in your mind, in your subconscious mind, and when it gets the opportunity to act on it, it will. And I feel like that's what happened to me. That's how I got in the game. That's how I got started.
You got in the game.
I fell in love with it. I thought it was a gift from God. You started, but you started small. You started with $125. I had $125. My partner had that.
$125. That's it.
Take to run that.
But in 1980, $125 now is like,
It did come up fast. We
uh-huh.
came up slow.
That's good. That's good. You walk around with a good man.
Like 20,000 a week.
20,000 a week.
But I believe what
Did you
my
hear that?
homie had told me, about it.
20,000 a week. That's in the 80s. Can you imagine that? Even now, making $20,000 a week. Insane. Insane. I got pee. I'm gonna let this play while I pee.
And I
Don't sue me.
and I understood from, tennis gave me a lot of lessons. Like tennis is like a game of life for real. And I took all my lessons from tennis, including my quitting, because now I know that I never should have quit playing tennis. I should have pushed myself a little harder. Uh, but you being a 17-year-old kid, you know, you don't have a coach. You're really coaching yourself, and you're trying to measure yourself off of the other people around you. It's really tough. But I understand now that if I had me coaching me, I could have made it.
Yeah, it's hard to tell a 17 or 18-year-old kid what to do at all. Anyway,
Yeah.
with the best coach, it's still a battle.
Well, if I would have had a coach, because I'm the type of person that if I buy into something, I'll do what it takes.
All in,
Yeah, I'm all in.
all in.
I won't, because a couple of pros, when they used to come off the circuit, they would come and get me, and I would do everything they did. I would do all the exercises, and I would stay on the court as long
What
as
the
they wanted
fuck
to
is
stay
he
on the court.
talking about?
And sometimes I'd be wanting to stay on the court, and they'd be ready to get off the court. So I know that I'm the type of person that will go the extra mile. That's why I did so well in the game. Because
You go the extra mile?
when other people were going out with their girlfriend to the movies,
You got
I was
caught,
staying on the
bro.
block.
The extra mile didn't work,
How
son.
long did that take?
not work.
Really become something where you eventually get like a flyer and
Yeah,
you're off that.
that took years though. The
Okay.
fire thing took years. Like I said, you start with the $125, and you know,
Oh no. Oh no.
maybe you got $600, and then you got the $600, you turn that into $1,000.
$600 in 1980 is a lot of money.
But at the same time, the way I
Even in the
see how
90s,
game works,
$600 is a lot of money.
if you're working with $1,000, your profit margin will probably start being $200 profit every time you spend that 1,000. And
That's still good.
if you study
That's
compounding,
20%.
which is what I was doing,
Better than
and
markets,
I didn't know
bro.
it was called
What are you talking
compounding at that
about?
time, but I was compounding all my money. Me and my partner, we would go to this little place called Taco Pete's and get burritos, and the burritos cost $1. You know what I'm saying? So we probably would get 2 burritos a piece. But now we making $200 profit every day, but we only spending $4.
Right.
Maybe get a soda too. Maybe. So you're talking about maybe
What?
$6. You know what I'm saying? But we made 200, so that 200 went back into the game. Now you're talking about at the end of that week.
That's a taqueria.
$1,000
Fucking.
Now we spending maybe $2,400.
Oh,
So now in the $2,400, that
cash on
200 turns to
business.
$400 a day, or maybe $300 a day, and you just keep compounding.
Yeah.
And once you get $20,000, $30,000,
That's
now
fucked,
you
bro.
can negotiate a better price. So you don't have to sell as much because you got a better price on the product.
Mm.
And it just kept going from there. I remember 2 of my partners who were already doing really well, selling other drugs, and I wanted to bring them in because they had money.
Hurry the fuck up, right?
And brought them in and showed them how doing what I was doing, they would make more money faster and bigger lumps. They were getting their money like $10 at a time. I was getting mine 100 at a time. So I showed them that. They came in
100.
and started to do really well.
$100,000 at a
They also
time.
did really well. They took their money and went and bought brand new cars. And that literally turned them into my workers.
Okay.
And for them doing that, they probably, I don't know, they probably made me
millions of dollars. They bought my girlfriend houses and cars, and
Because they're living a better life, or because they're now
well, they became my worker.
Indebted.
okay.
I should have been their worker because
Yeah.
they had the money before I did. But by them not doing that, say for instance, each one of them probably was spending like $300,000 a week.
Right.
So for the
They found a
300,000,
better
my cut
plug.
probably would be
That's what it was. They found a better plug.
$40,000. You know, when I
They
could keep
found a
for
better
myself,
plug.
you know, I could take their money and I probably could pull me 30,000 out, maybe 40 sometimes. You know, and I'm just these are just rough numbers.
Yeah.
But I'm saying somewhere in that area, you know, I could go in their bag and take 30,000 out for myself and would be legit. So that money bought me a lot of stuff. Is what I'm saying.
How long did it take for that to grow? I mean, don't you at some point? Well, wait, I have a question. What does your mom think about this? Like, she doesn't think you're working at the local 7.
She don't know.
What?
She didn't know.
No.
You're going to be driving a nicer car. Like, you've got to be.
No, I
It's
didn't.
Rick
I didn't
Ross,
really,
bro.
I didn't really, you know, you really couldn't tell. You know, I didn't want people to know I was a drug dealer.
Right.
You know, I hid the fact that I was a drug dealer.
Right.
I was ashamed that I was a drug dealer. You know, it felt like I was cheating.
Right.
And my mom, she had hints that I was. I mean, she kind of knew, but she didn't really know. I remember the first time she found my stash of money. You know, because I didn't live at her house anymore. She put me out of her house. You know, so I was having too much
Put me
traffic
out.
coming to her house, and she put me out. So I moved in with my cousin, but I still kept my money at her house. And you know, in my room, I had a spot, and I was throwing money and dirty clothes over.
No,
it.
Jesus.
One day she
Jesus.
peeped my game. I guess I was coming in and out of the house too much. Because what I would do is I would stand on the track, and I would you know, make 5,000 and I'd run to the house, put it up, and then go back to the track and do 5,000 and come back. And, you know, I'm doing this all day long. You know, all day, all night. I'm
5,000.
doing this.
Bro, 5,000.
I mean, I'm in like heaven now. You know, I'm making $40,000, $50,000 every day. You know, like
What?
you know, you go from where you can't buy 50-cent gas.
40, 50, this is
You know,
in the
gas
90s,
is 50
bro.
cent. I
Yo,
put
yo,
more gas
yo.
in
Let's
my
stop
car.
this. Let's think about
You know,
this.
now I'm making 50,000.
This is 1990. He's making $50,000 a week. That's like 120,000 now. That's insane. Insane.
$1,000 every day. And I did it like it might end tomorrow. You know, I never wanted to leave the track. You know, I don't even want to go get nothing to eat. You know, my girlfriend at that time, her mom was really strict, so I could only see her. You know, when her mom was at work, I had to sneak over and see her. That type of situation. So
That's the way it
girls
was.
Mine.
That's the way it was, but no. I
It
remember
was
having to
just
sneak out and see
that,
my
you
girlfriend
know,
too.
grab as much money as you could.
Right. Yeah, I was going to say, I've much thankful. There would be other guys who were with me. As soon as you got money, you're buying ridiculous cars. I didn't want any attention. You know, like I
Right.
never had like a Porsche or Ferrari, or I didn't do any of that. You know, I had a nice Audi. You know, I had a nice.
Well, I got them, but people find them to me.
Yeah.
They owe me money. They say, "Oh, just keep the car."
Yeah, I just didn't want that attention.
No,
you know, and
that's how you get. That's how you get
attention.
hemmed up for a stolen car.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I didn't want the attention either. You know, I wanted the money. You know, I like being anonymous. You know, I could walk down the street and people be talking about me, and
What?
they didn't know that was me.
So, I mean, at what point do you eventually you get a huge connection like South America, right?
Yeah. I started getting connections. You know, from one of my teachers introduced me to a Nicaraguan. Yeah, it was Nicaraguan. You know, Nicaragua was in a war. The Contras. I mean, the Contras was in Nicaragua, and the Sandinistas from Nicaragua.
That great.
It's like a civil war going on in Nicaragua. Well, he introduced me to one, and they happened to be Contras, which at that time was being backed by the CIA, by the United States freedom fighters. The freedom. Yeah. So that was one of the best things that ever happened to me in the coke game. You know, before them, I was paying like 3,200 for an ounce. And after
3,200.
I hooked up with them,
God
I
damn.
think the first time I bought some was like
2,600, and it was fewer and better, and it just got better and better and better and better.
So what's happening with the Contra thing? Like, it isn't the story that the CMA is allowing them essentially, or looking the other way to
Absolutely.
bring in keys, and then
Absolutely.
they're taking that money, buying weapons, and then they're arming.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's the whole.
Well, what was going on over in Central America was the Russians was backing the Sandinistas,
Right.
and the CIA was backing the Contras. So
The Soviets. There was the Soviet Union.
it was the Soviet Union.
Yeah. It was like the Russians are now. It was the Soviets. Because when you're my age, right? How old are you?
65.
You're 10 years old. I'm 55. But I mean,
Okay.
but like, it was Ronald Reagan, and it was
Right.
the war on drugs, and it was.
Well, Reagan said he's going to be a Contra forever.
Yeah. He was the evil empire, the Soviet Union, and
The
they
evil
were
empire.
trying to. Yeah.
Well, they were trying to get closer to America.
Yeah.
As close as they could get to America. If they ever needed to strike, they would have.
Landing spot, right?
Yeah. So Nicaragua was a key. They were on this hemisphere.
Right.
So they didn't want that. They was already in Cuba. So Ronald Reagan and them didn't want it, but they felt that we'd have Soviet soldiers, walking down our streets, and that was unacceptable,
Right.
in their eyes. And they said that they would do whatever it took. Matter of fact, my informant, when he testified, he talked about Enrique Remutes, which was head guy over their movement, went on a fishing trip with George W. Bush. And he said that when he came back and he told him that the ends justify the means.
I don't know what's left that letter that's left in it.
That's how they felt.
Or that one branch of that you've one agency fighting, just things are coming in. You've got another agency who's giving them the green light. It just seems.
Yeah, somebody said it was a joke when we was in jail. They say Nancy Reagan say just say no to drugs, and Ronald said act like you don't know.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I'm watching those the hearings where he was like, I don't recall, I don't remember at this time, I can't. You remember that?
Yeah. Ollie North too.
Yeah.
He told him, the ball stops here.
Yeah.
You ain't got to go no further. Do what
Buck
you gonna
stops
do.
there.
It's gonna stop right here with me. So it was interesting time, that our country was going through what it went through. And then after that, the actual war on drugs was, another disaster. With so many people who I felt that didn't need to be locked up, and I guess kind of biased because, I felt like I didn't need to be locked up either for.
I don't disagree that I should have been locked up, but the amount of time that they hand out is
That was ridiculous. When you're talking about drugs, though, you're talking about two grown-ups that consent,
right.
Yeah.
to do something, and we both know they're never going to stop drugs in the country. And I mean, they can't even keep drugs out of their maximum security penitentiary.
Yeah.
My first week at USP Lompoc, a guy OD'd in the hole. So if you can't keep drugs out of the hole of the maximum security penitentiary,
That's
you definitely
crazy.
ain't going to be able to keep it out the country.
Why not tax it, save the money, and drug rehabs everywhere.
And education.
Yeah, and education. You cut population, the prison population, more than half.
Yeah, because it skyrocketed doing the war on drugs.
Well,
Prison, when I got there, I think it was like 68,000 people in prison.
They're giving guys 15 years for, he's selling a $20. He's got a weapon. He's got a gun in his closet in his house.
Yeah.
2 miles away, or 2 blocks away, and he's getting 15 years. And it's like, fucking serious. You're going to spend $30,000 a year to keep this guy locked up for 15 years.